Hard work, work. Hard work, work.
Hard work, that's what they say.
Here at KC Pier, customer service and customer satisfaction, that's our #1 priority. We'll go above and beyond to ensure that our customers are happy from start to finish.
Hi, I'm Brad Burrow, and this is Blogger Local Kansas City. I'm here with Eric Shaley, KC Pier. So Eric, give me a little bit of background on the company. What you guys do. Obviously, there's a lot of pier companies out there. Tell us a little bit about you guys.
Yeah, so we're foundation experts at the end of the day. We run foundation repair for homeowners specifically. We are residential. And so we were born out of an investment company per se that did a lot of volume houses and simply got tired of outsourcing foundations and not necessarily having some of those things fixed right. So we kind of learned from our mistakes on that side, perfected them, and then took them to the public back in 2016 as KC Pier.
Okay. There are a lot of foundation companies out there, and a lot of, I've heard a lot about that business being some people that are doing things maybe not the right way. Why is trust such a big deal for your company?
It's everything. So, you need to trust the person that's going to be protecting your largest investment most likely, which is your home. And so what we do is when we assess a foundation issue is we look at it from multiple angles, multiple perspectives. We actually have digital readings that we take. We CAD all our drawings out for customers. So we ensure that we keep a lifetime file on the house. Our resolutions will come in what we call an ABC format. So an A would be like the fix with the highest lifetime warranty to it. A C would be, hey, this is going to get you by. And then a B would be that hybrid fix, something that's cost effective but yet really solid to continue to protect your investment and have a warranty set behind it as well.
Do you find that people really enjoy having that option? I would imagine there are a lot of companies just say, we're the A only and it's going to cost this much and do it. Or
yeah, but we address multiple markets and multiple people. So we are residential only, but we do have a big following within real estate agents as well. And so on real estate transactions, those aren't necessarily as home occupied ownership and the emotional attachments to those homes yet, because mainly sellers are just trying to ensure that the contract continues to close. And so that ABC option is helpful for them. And then sometimes homeowners, when they hear the bill, some of these bills can be in the tens of thousands of dollars for foundation repair. Yeah. And so sometimes the finances forces an option, and we can listen to what those needs are and then come up with phased solutions even, where we can do one phase of it to solve one issue in one summer and then potentially plan for the next summer to complete the project kind of in an elongated second phase.
Yeah, that's great. What would you tell somebody that's maybe suspects that they might have a foundation problem? What would they be looking for? What are some of the telltale signs that, hey, we need to have this looked at?
Yeah, and the real obvious one, especially in the spring, is with rains. When you have water in your basement, that's obviously a foundation issue.
It's a big this year, wasn't it?
Huge this year. 50-year floods bring out the water issues. Yeah. And then in the summers, when the dry summers come, and you begin to see settling when the soil begins to contract, and at that point you'll see cracks in walls, and doors and windows will begin to stick and act a little funny, or you'll actually see and feel, the tilt in a house, and those are settling issues. Wow. Which is a different set of resolutions for houses.
Yeah. So the process is they give you a call, you can come out and take a look and get a bid. That's kind of how that works?
Absolutely. Yeah, just call into the office and we'll set up an appointment, and one of our structural consultants will come out and take a look at the house and assess the issue, give the homeowners a real good in-depth look as to what is going on in the house and what maybe the near future, whether it's actively an issue or if it's something that's stabilized and may hold, but we'll assess that and then provide that A/B solution for them.
Well, there you go. If you're having a foundation issue, you think that you're seeing some cracks or doors not shutting right, give Eric a call at KC Pier, and they'll come out and give you a very, very trustworthy opinion.
How's it going, everybody? It's Lucas Shaley with KC Pier, Kansas City Property Guys. Right now, we're actually out in Liberty, Missouri doing a little bit of a foundation repair. And lucky for us, we have Brian Dufour, our Director of Operations, on site today. Let's go talk to him and see what's up. Alrighty, what's up, Brian? How are we doing today?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. What are we doing out here?
Well, today we're in Liberty, and what we're doing is we are doing a load reduction waterproofing on a lady's house. She had some pressure come in. She had some pressure on the wall. She had some water coming in. So what we're doing is we're taking all the soil off the wall. We are going to waterproof it with a 60 mil Melroll membrane. We're going to install a sump pump in the corner, brand new 4-inch corrugated pipe. We're going to run that into the pump, and then we're going to backfill with 85% gravel to take the pressure off the wall. What that's going to do is it's going to eliminate any more movement of the wall. And it's going to help with the waterproofing and direct it to the pump so she don't get any more water in her basement.
Awesome. Cool. So about how far along is this project that we're on right now?
This is a day so far. This one's taking a little bit longer due to the 2-foot overhang, which is okay. We want to make sure we're doing it right and getting it taken care of. By the end of the day, everything should be excavated. The membrane should be on. So tomorrow what we'll do is we'll put the 4-inch pipe in and we'll backfill the gravel and get it all cleaned up for her.
Awesome. How's it going, everybody? It's Lucas Shaley with KC Pier and Kansas City Property Guys, and right now we're actually out in Belton, Missouri doing a little bit of a foundation job. I'm with Eric Shaley, the president of KC Pier right now. He's going to give us a little bit of insight on what we're doing here today. Let's check it out. How's it going, Eric? What do we got going on the inside today?
Hey, well, we're on the inside of the house from an exterior waterproofing job out in Belton, and we're looking at our results today. This was a wall that had moved about 3 inches in at the time. You can see the cracks throughout the wall that was there. This thing was leaking heavily. So we dug out the outside. When it was relieved, we pushed this wall back to the 3 inches. We got real flush lines now on our I-beams. We've moved our I-beams 4 foot apart. We tied them in with 1/4-inch steel for 3 wall joists to hold this in place. And we've also, we'll take a look at it here in a minute, the outside of the house. We've relieved that, backfilled it with gravel. So we're now fully waterproofed, and this is a lifetime product from KC Pier.
So if you guys want to see a little bit of the results of that wall pushback, I got a little view for you. Yeah, you can see how it was literally pushed back at least 3 inches right there. The wall used to be flush with this wood beam. Pretty crazy. Awesome. So with that being said, we're going to go check out the exterior of this home. Let's go do that.
So we're on the exterior of that house out in Belton, taking a look at our exterior waterproofing. So if you kind of take a look under here, we're doing grading now, but you can actually see the remnants of what we've done with our backfill. That's the Melroll that's protecting the full exterior of the house. If you remember, on the inside of the house, you saw a bunch of cracks that we didn't necessarily address. Well, that's because we don't have to. This Melroll exterior waterproofing is now protecting the inside of the house from the source of where water comes from, the exterior. So now this is fully protected. This is a lifetime warranted product from KC Pier. We don't have to address the cracks on the inside. You can for aesthetics, but not necessarily for the warranted work against the water, because the water is being protected before it even gets to the inside of the house now. We're going to spend the day backfilling and grading this out to have positive grade away from the house so it looks nice and neat when we're done. And again, this is a fully warranted lifetime product from KC Pier.
Well, that's going to wrap up this foundation video for today. If you guys enjoyed, leave us a big thumbs up. And if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. Other than that, you have a great day. If you guys have water trouble in your foundation, feel free to give us a call. On the Kansas side, it's going to be 913-777-4379. And for the Missouri side, it's going to be 816-974-7437. Thank you and have a great day. How's it going, everybody? It's Lucas Shaley with KC Pier and Kansas City Property Guys, and today we're actually out in Leawood, Kansas with Eric Lancaster, our structural consultant for KC Pier. Let's go talk to him and see what we can do with this house.
My name is Eric Lancaster. I'm the structural consultant with KC Pier Foundation Experts. We're here in Leawood today to take a look at this house, so let's go do it.
Cool. So what are we doing in here, Eric?
Well, this is an addition on this house, and a lot of times they have a tendency to fall a little bit. So I've got the laser up. I'm just going to check it out and see if these footings are compromised at all.
Cool. So does this room check out for us?
Yeah.
Awesome. So Eric, what do we got going on right over here?
Right here, I'm taking a look at some previous work that was done. The whole backyard in this house slopes down towards the house, so it's getting an immense amount of pressure from the soil and the water. I'm looking at these previous fixes to determine how far the wall is in and to determine a course of action from here.
Cool. Sounds good. So are these, how old do you think these guys are right here?
Oh, they're probably 20 years old, I'd say.
20 years, so it definitely needs some updating.
Yes.
Cool. And are these beams the right amount apart? Right length apart?
They're a little far. They're about 7 feet apart. Typically, we like to keep them 6 feet or less. And also, with regards to the supports here, this is only supported on 2 floor joists. We support on at least 3, so that you get a little bit more of an even load.
For sure.
So you know that you're about 2 inches in here. So really, most likely, we're gonna have to dig this whole wall out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Alrighty, so after assessing this house, Eric, what do you think of the foundation?
Alrighty, sir. Well, from what I could see, definitely been some movement in the past due to water and due to clay expansion, especially on the back wall. There's been signs of previous bracing a couple different ways with earth anchors and with steel I-beam braces on the inside. There's also quite a bit of signs of water intrusion along really every side of the home. So the best option at this point is going to be to do what's called an interior drain system. Now what that is basically we drop a drain inside of the foundation all the way around it and run it to 2 sump pump systems. That's going to give you a long-lasting fix for water. In fact, we put a lifetime warranty on our interior drain product. So that's really going to give you the ability and the confidence to go in and finish this basement and not have to worry about water intrusion at all for the future.
Awesome. Well, so what's with this design right here?
So this design right here is showing that we have an interior drain system that's basically running along the perimeter of the property. We're going to have 2 sump pump systems on opposite corners of the house. That's very important so that they can each take care of their own section of water and of hydrostatic pressure. This back wall right here is still a little bit in question. It is possible that we have to dig this whole back wall up and actually go in and straighten the wall as well. Once we get a little bit more tear out down there, we'll be able to come up with a better plan for that. But this right here, I'll actually take back to my office. I'll do a CAD drawing on it, and it'll show everything that we're gonna do, the full scope of repair.
Sounds great.